Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Sion Rhodes.
And I'm Jonathan Martinez. Here's a look at what we know right now. Some areas have picked up more than 5 inches of rain. CenterPoint Energy reports just under 10,000 customers are still without power tonight. And the storms forced a change of plans for the University of Houston, which was forced to move graduation inside. From the floods to the forecast, we have team coverage for you tonight. We begin with Channel 2's Kathy Hernandez. She is live in one of the hardest hit areas in southeast Houston. Kathy?
Good evening, Jonathan. A lot of rain fell here in southeast Houston, and this intersection behind me was flooded. Some drivers even paid the price. Rain drenched Houston, catching some drivers by surprise.
The water catch me off guard and everything. I got my family in here, and it's terrible.
Jimmy Arucha's van stalled on Ravel and Park Place Saturday night.
I thought I could make it through it, but it just stopped.
Other drivers helped push his car to the side of the road. Paul Ledette drove into the same problem.
I guess it's a big dip from where the street and the parking lot come in at, and I guess it was full of water, so my car went head first in, then the car shut down.
Nearby at the University of Houston's football stadium.
Due to the severe weather we've been experiencing, the commencement ceremony is being moved to Hofheinz Pavilion.
Lightning filled the sky while rain covered the stage and stands, all set for graduation.
I've had so many obstacles getting here, so to be honest, a little bit of rain is really nothing.
School leaders moved the ceremony to Hofheinz Pavilion. Families and staff quickly rushed over, but the change of plans didn't change the celebration.
I'm just kind of bring it on, let me graduate, and if it's with rain, let's do it.
And despite the bad weather, we saw some pictures online from the graduation ceremony, and it looked like it was a success. Reporting live in southeast Houston, Kathy Hernandez, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
The water rose quickly on streets in the Meyerland neighborhood. Some residents even ended up with water right up to or inside their homes.
Channel 2's Jace Larson is along Brays Bayou tonight. Jace, it's what everyone's watching, as we understand, out there.
Oh boy, it sure is, and the good news right here is that Brays Bayou is falling. In fact, it's down about 6 feet from where it was at its high earlier today. Now, it never really came close to coming out of its banks like we've seen before, but residents were still worried.
And the water came all the way up to the middle of the yard, and water was about to come in our back door.
For Christine Reed, a lucky break. The water receded as the sun went down. But late this afternoon, it was here we go again as the water inched up her front lawn.
4 times in less than a year. I've lived here 30 years, so it's kind of worrisome.
At one point, Christine and her husband were using brooms and squeegees like this to push the floodwater into their pool, and then they could pump it to the street. This time, her garage got wet, but she saved the most important thing.
This grandfather clock. It's been in my husband's family for generations.
Along Waterhole Bayou, the floodwaters taunted cars.
I was following the avalanche, and he started floating over yonder. So he was able to pull over and stop. But me, I went around, I went to these people's yard by accident. Didn't really mean to do that and got stuck in the mud.
He's okay, and for now, so is Christine's home.
We're worried we're going to float away one day.
So as we have seen in previous storms, the water may not come out of the bayou, but it's still water floods some of the neighborhoods. That's because the water cannot get quickly enough into the bayou. Now, the neighborhood around here, it appears like everything is going okay. The water has receded greatly. Most of the streets now are passable, though, guys, they were not earlier tonight. We're live along Brays Bayou. Jace Larson, KPRC Channel 2 News.
Jace, thank you, sir. The wet ground and strong winds brought trees down across the area as well. This is a picture from Sienna Plantation sent in by our own Randy McElvoy. And take a look at this photo from southwest Houston. That tree fell right onto an SUV at an apartment complex. So the big question tonight,